This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2014 F-150 Super Crew Lariat. It's a short bed. It's a 5-liter V8, gas-powered V8. It's four-wheel drive. Lariat obviously is the leather package. This truck is really loaded up. It's got all of this stuff going on here. This stuff will be in the ad. Not enough time to list it all. It has 43,052 miles. There's a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Corpus Christi, Texas. It is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. There's 4 pictures of it before it left Corpus Christi. You'll be able to see what it looked like. Aside from the broken windshield, it looks pretty much like this. You'll see that the broken windshield picture, they threw something big at the windshield, and that did a little bit of damage that we cleaned up. We had to paint the passenger fender. You can't even see it in the before pictures, but it had some scrapes on it. We also had to fix a dent right over the middle of the windshield, right on top of it, that the rock got to. It looks great, and it didn't affect the windshield at all. It's kind of interesting what that rock did. We didn't need to get a hood either, which is kind of cool. And there was a dent on this pillar post, so we had to replace that. And then down low on the driver's rear bed, below this line, there was a scrape right here. You can see that in the pictures, but it looks just like mud and spattered up here. But it was a big scratch, so we painted that. So there, over the roof, passenger fender, and we did replace the bumper, the front bumper, and these caps in the front are brand new. And when you do the bumper, you got to do this. So we bought another one of these upper covers and painted it. All right, when we got them here, by the way, they give them salvage titles because the attorneys for the insurance companies don't want to be sued by whoever owns this, buys this from us. Obviously, the insurance companies have more money than Wheel Kinetics, so they basically give it a salvage title. That way, we sell it to you. You get in a wreck in it, and you know, if it was on a clean title, there might be implied something that the insurance company might be liable for. That's why they do it. So they give it a salvage title. It basically just divorces them from the truck. Anyway, mechanically speaking, when we checked this thing out, it was great. Needed an air filter, a battery, front brake rotor. Someone just did the pads, but didn't do the rotors, so it got new rotors. Obviously got a new windshield. The front passenger window glass was replaced, and then antenna. And then I've got this stuff written down here. I already went through all that. New front bumper and side mirrors are new. We painted the passenger fender, upper bumper cover, the roof over the windshield, low behind the driver, rear wheel, and I forgot to write down that pillar post on the driver. It had a big ding in it, so we had to fix that too. But pretty much when you look at the before pictures, you're not going to see a whole lot of any of that stuff. And honestly, the paintwork is so good that you might not even know. But it's our job to make sure that everyone knows what they're buying. We don't want any surprises. We don't want to get yelled at. We want the right person to buy these vehicles. And the best way to do that is to be 100% straight up. That way, everything works out. If you don't do that, it won't work out. Okay, so the right guy will buy this truck because he will be informed, or she will be informed. Well, it looks great. I mean, it's a really good looking truck. We considered getting some bigger tires for it, but this is apparently what it calls for. So these were on the truck when we bought it, and so we're just gonna leave it that way. The only thing we did not fix, there's a ding right there, and I don't think that's worth going through the effort of fixing, so we're not going to. Anyway, it's got a nice bed liner in it, Husky toolbox. It does have, let's see, here's your camera, backup camera. It's a beautiful truck. These things have a gigantic blue book, and I think that people who are looking to buy one of these things used will love this one over paying the number that I've booked this thing in for. I couldn't believe the number. Anyway, if you lock it, Then you can do the remote start. There's your remote start. I can unlock it, and it is running. All right, you gotta put the key in now. All right, there, key is now in. There you go. 43,069 miles, okay? Just real quickly, I'm gonna show you that Blue Book. Kelly Blue Book, Lariat pickup, 5.5 foot bed, 43,000 miles. Typical asking price is $37,691. These things were huge money, brand new. Wait, there's all the equipment that we booked it in with. And let's see. Let me open up the hood. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace here because there's so much to go through. So I'm gonna stop chatting so much and get busy here. There's your Ford stamp on the fender. This is the original fender, okay? Let's see. There's Ford stamps here. V8, a big V8, a 5-liter V8. That sure is quiet. Nice truck. This looked really good at my house. Oh, and I didn't unlock all the doors. Because I do that every single time. God, I think I've learned. All right, this would be the driver rear window. You have a plug back here for 110. There you go. The only thing this thing doesn't have is a moonroof, which frankly, according to, well, my guys in my shop hate moonroofs. So that's a great thing. They would rather change a engine on a bus than do a moonroof. A million little parts and blah blah blah, and they just hate it when they have to do that. So when they see that there's no moonroof, they celebrate, because that is a very common thing to break. And let's see, what else we got going on here? Door locks. There's that. Power seat forward and back. Whole seat back, forward. Let's see, I don't think they go up and down. Yeah, they do. Most passenger seats won't go up and down, but this thing's really loaded up, so it does. Loaded, loaded, loaded. All right, let's see. We do have a manual. On there, some sort of trailer plug stuff. Nice truck. This would be really nice in my house. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe just for the weekend. Driver window. Passenger window. Passenger rear window. Let's see. Driver rear window. Boom. Alright, let's see. Mirrors. Out, in, up, down. Other side. Out, in, up, down. Got adjustable pedals. That's down. That's up. Driver seat, forward, back, up, down, seat back, up, and down. See, it looks like it's in good shape. A couple little marks right here, but that's just kind of wear. It's not holes, it's wear, which is much better. They actually take a black magic marker to those little dots and they would go away. Just a suggestion to the next guy. I'm not going to do that, but it's a cheap way to deal with it. Oh, now I know why that won't stay down. These windows, you have to, when you replace the window motors, it's part of the programming for the truck, so we have to put the scanner on it to get it. There you go. Yeah, we replaced that window. That's why it keeps going down when you bring it up. Anyway, so you gotta scan it and do that. Anyway, all right, let's see, what do we got going on here? Information, blah, blah, blah. And all this stuff. Gauge mode. Bump, bump, bump. Settings, etc. It's very simple to do these things. Let's see, we got, let's see, navigation. Get to the navigation here, I gotta hit it correctly, there you go. There's navigation, and you go back to the house. You got heated seats and air-conditioned seats. There's the heated for both sides, and then you've got air-conditioned seats also. So you got heated and air-conditioned seats. You go back to climate control. There you go. There's your heated seat, your air-conditioned seats on both sides. And you're on the climate screen. It's a really cool system. And then you got the connect to phone. You can do that. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, very cool. All right, I'm going to put it in neutral. There's neutral, and I'm going to go to 4 low. Shift in progress. Boom. That takes the advanced track off when you're in 4 low. That's 4 low and drive. 4 low and reverse. By the way, there's the backup camera. Now I go back to neutral. We go to 4. Let's see, 4 high. There's 4 automatic now. Now you have your advanced track goes back on when you're in 4 high. All right, that's reverse in 4-wheel drive. High. There's your backup camera again. Neutral. And you go to all-wheel. It's automatic 4-wheel drive. The computer selects whether you're in it or not. That's drive, and that's reverse. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Now we go back to 2-wheel drive. Let's go for a ride. All right. This truck's on a salvage title. You cannot get plates or insurance on a salvage title. We have to, if you're going to come to drive it home, it's mandatory that we take it to the cops to get what's called level 3 inspection. The level 3 inspection, we charge $200 to do that for you before you get here, or before you have us, before you ship it out if you're going to pay by wire. It's basically 4 hours of our time minimum to get that done. Once we get that done, we have what's called a restored salvage title. Then we can issue you plates to drive home in, and you can get insurance. Obviously, both are mandatory, so that's why it's mandatory to do that. Then we have a $250 dock fee if you come here, and then you have to pay taxes, of course. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if your state tax rate is, say, 3%, you'll pay 5%. If it's 7%, you'll pay 9%. Just add 2% to your state tax rate, add a $250 dock fee, and then add $200 to restore the title. And that's what you'll pay if you're going to pick it up. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is agreed upon price, and that's it. Unless you want to add $200 and have us restore the title for you before you leave. Blah, blah, blah. Well, before it leaves on a shipping truck, I should say. Deposit's $500. Once we receive your deposit, we have a deal. Once we receive that deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale. So get your deposit in. Beautiful truck. I mean, these things are a lot of money when they're on a clear title. The only reason this isn't going to be that much money is because of the title. The truck is sweet, okay? So please make sure you get that deposit in. This is going to be very, very quick. What else? Warranty speech. It's out of warranty because of the salvage title. Ford will not honor a factory warranty on a salvage title, okay? You buy this truck, you're saving a ton of money because of the title. We are not going to fix this truck. If this truck breaks, we're not writing checks to you. We're not fixing the truck. It will break eventually because everything does. It could be tomorrow. It could be a year from now. It could be 5 years from now. Based on how this truck runs and what we saw in our inspection, it's going to be a long time. But who knows? It could be the day you get it. And if it is, go get it fixed. It's your truck, okay? Blah, blah, blah. So there's some risk involved. If you don't like risk, go buy a brand new one, pay 55 or 60 something thousand, and you'll have warranty for a couple of years. And when the warranty's up, you'll still have 30, and that'll be that. All right? It's tough love, but we want people to know where they stand and how we work, okay? That's about it. Very nice truck. Thank you for your time.